Good morning. This is Jim McCormick with Allendale's Morning Coffee for September 21st. We had a little bit of weakness in the overnight market after seeing strength the last 3-4 days. We saw a little bit of profit taking. It looks like corn is down about 1 3/4 cents. Beans are down about 3 cents. The wheat market was also down about 2 1/4 cents. Palm oil market, which is partly driving the market higher the last few overnight sessions, was pretty much in a sideways consolidation mode, so that didn't do much overnight. Outside markets a little bit mixed today. We have the dollar weaker, but we have the stock market, the energy markets, and the metal markets all trading higher. This is all in anticipation of the Fed results coming out today at about 1 o'clock Chicago time. No one in the world is anticipating Janet Yellen to raise interest rates on this go around. The Bank of Japan actually just kind of eased interest rates again, or keeping their quantitative easing going. They announced last night. The fact of the matter is there's $13 trillion of national debt in the world that is at negative interest rates. So we see there's no reason for them to raise interest rate at this time. We would not be shocked to see them try to raise rates after the elections in December. As for the corn market, we are right up at resistance. So 340 to 344, some pretty good technical resistance. That is stalling us out. And harvest is starting to pick up. We are still hearing harvest results in Central Illinois that are pretty much coming in as we anticipated, which is strong. A little bit further south, the yields are a little bit more disappointing. We'll see what happens if the yields can maintain the strength as we work further north. Bean yields continue to be impressive. A lot of 70s and 80 bushel beans. 50 bushel beans we're hearing in the Dakotas. We are starting to see these beans come to the market. I talked to 2 customers, one in Iowa and one in Indiana yesterday, and said the basis at their elevator dropped 10 cents from the beginning of the morning by 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. The basis had lost 10 cents yesterday as beans are starting to come to market. We are going to see some demand for this product, though. Overnight, the government announced that we sold 116,000 tons of sorghum to an unknown. We sold 145,000 tons of wheat to Morocco. We sold 126,000 beans to an unknown destination, and China bought 118,000 tons of U.S. beans. I do want to remind traders this 118,000 ton beans sales to China, I would call that routine business. The reality is China's got to buy about 1.6 million metric tons of corn a week to meet their total import goals for the year. Price-wise, we continue to still be a little bit negative. The grain market going into the fall harvest. Seasonally, the grain markets do not put the lows in until the early part of October. With this harvest coming at us fast and furious as we pick up steam, we anticipate to see some hedge pressure push this market back down. And that pretty much is the news for this Wednesday morning. Tomorrow morning, we will have the weekly export numbers. If you have any questions, please call your broker here at Allendale, 800-262-7538.